Hello, everyone. So let's go to the shloka number 17. All right. So what were we looking at previously? We were previously looking at that something that exists always exists, something that does not exist. And people have seen this before. What kind of people? Tattvadarshini. Tattvadarshini have seen this, seen this truth. So you're not getting this final ultimate truth from from an opinion maker, or nobody is trying to convince you that the existence always exists, the non-existence never exists. So you're getting it from, we have got this from the Tattvadarshi. They have already processed the information of what exists and what does not exist, and they have come to a final truth that this exists and that does not exist. And what is this? Bhava. What is that? Abhava. All right. So now let's go to the 17th shloka. All right, which is Avinashitu Tadvitti Yena Sarvamidam Tatam Vinashamavyayasyasya Na Kaschit Kartumarhati. What does that mean? Know that to be verily indestructible, by which all this is pervaded. Now in the previous, he says, real always exists. What is not real, which is just in your mind, will never exist. It is just in your mind. You're thinking that. Your mind exists, your thought exists. But is that real? So there is a real and why is he bhava and abhava? What does he say? He does not explain all this. This is just my view of bhava and abhava for us to understand this. Okay, so let's get into that and to understand this. Avinashitu tadvitti yena sarvam idam datam vinasham avyayasyasya na kaschit kartum arhati. So what's the connection between the previous ones and this one? So now he's actually trying to hit the, initially what we do is, if you have seen, you see there are nails on this wall. We hit the nail. Before we hit the nail, we have to make a hole. And before we and after we make the hole, we have to ensure a wooden plank is tightly nailed into that hole that we created in the wall. And then comes nailing. So the nail holds on to the tightness that is being created by the crushing wall against the wooden plank. And then the nail stands tightly and strongly. And then after that, I can hang whatever I want on that nail. So I can stick on to. I can even make a door that stand on that wall. And that's exactly what Lord Krishna is trying to do. Prepare Arjuna's mind slowly. While preparing at the same time, you have to put in the foundation, layer by layer. So these 700 shlokas are actually the foundation as well as the construction of the building. What kind of a building? And that building is we can say dharma, we can say all the shastras, and in one of the Arva's Parshurams, I have heard this Parshuram. I'm not sure exactly who said that, but I've heard of it from some of my acharyas. It is Niriyellam Edutturaitha Niranyana Tirumurti. Niriyellam Edutturaitha means what? Niriyellam is the all the good things, all the principles have been foretold by Lord Krishna. What kind of a murti he is? He is a murti who has told all the shastras in this Bhagavad Gita. And also in the words of Yamana Muni, he also says, Swadharma Jnana Vairagya Sadhyavakteka Gocharaha Narayana Parabrahma Gita Shastre Samiritaha. So, when I cannot see the Atma, then how can I talk about it? When I have never seen Atma, how can I talk about it? When I don't feel it, how can I talk about it? It's a word, so I use it. Is that how Lord Krishna says? There is a huge difference between we talking and Lord Krishna's talking. Okay, Swadharma Jnana Vairagya Sadhyavakteka Gocharaha. Alavandar or Yamuna Muni, his name is, he says, Narayana Parabrahma, Gita Shastre Samiritaha. So, who is Narayana Parabrahma? Who is Narayana? Gita Shastra Samiritaha. Who is Gita Shastra Samiritaha? Lord Krishna. Parabrahma. So, he is the Brahman. He is the Atma. So, he has the right to say. And no wonder I consider that word as Aptavakya. So, okay, Apta again is still in a little lower state than the, Parabrahma, Paramatma. So, but still, just for my understanding's sake, I am taking this meaning of the word. All right, so let's go to, now we are back to the Avinashitu Tatviddhi. Yena sarvamidam tatam vinasham abhyayasyascha na kaschit kartum arhati. So he is actually saying, so Brahman is actually telling that Brahman exists. Because this is Sankhya Yoga. We are talking about Sankhya Yoga. That is why, there is so much, difference between the Deham and the, Atma. Alright. So this is I'm not sure who classified these Adhyaya into Sankhya Yoga, because my knowledge of Bhagavad Gita is very limited. Okay. And that is why I won't be able to answer these questions, but I can definitely, if your questions, or if you're really interested, then I can, based upon your comments that you guys will be entering. Alright. To the previous shloka, I would like to read out one more, which Ramakrishna Paramahansa has said. The ocean of infinite existence, knowledge, bliss is ever itself unaffected by the phenomenal. Okay, what does it mean? So in the previous, he says, which is what? Nasato vidyate bhava. So always it exists, which means what?